Good morning. My name is Kristen Bowen. I'm a certified yoga teacher and I also have 24 years of yoga experience. I have invented what I call toga, traveler's yoga, because I also have a travel blog and I find myself traveling quite a bit and don't have enough room in my hotel room, or I don't want to get down onto the floor and do my yoga. So I have figured out the bed serves as a perfect yoga apparatus. This gentle 15-minute toga routine will hopefully solve a problem for you as well. And you can begin your day off right by stretching your spine, loosening your muscles, and relaxing your mind. Let's begin.
Find a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or as I'm sitting in hero's pose. Sit up straight, close your eyes, and bring your palms together at heart center. At the start of any yoga practice, it is appropriate to set an intention, a positive thought or prayer motivating your practice on the mat, or in this case, your mattress, and in life. Keep your intention simple and authentic to who you are. Think on it for a minute, then take a deep breath, drawing it in and making it true for yourself. Now let's lie across the bed on our backside and find a nice long stretch of the body. And just one note, yoga is very much about the breath. Deep inhales and long exhales in and out of the nose. This will help to relax you and prepare you for your day. So point through your fingers and point through your toes as you stretch the arms overhead and stretch the legs out. Inhale, exhale, float the arms down, flex the feet. Inhale, point the feet and stretch, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, float the arms down and flex the feet. Follow your breath, follow your rhythm. You're going to feel in the inhale that your belly reaches to the sky and your back arches. As you exhale and float the arms down, press the palms to the mattress, you're going to feel the back meet the mattress so much more. There's going to be like a pasting of the spine to the mattress. And then inhale and float the arms up overhead. Feel the nice long stretch along the side body. Exhale, feel the spine connect to the mattress. On the inhale, you're bringing in fresh oxygen, making for increased blood flow. And on the exhale, you're releasing any toxins or tension of the body and the mind. Now, one by one, let's bring our knees into our chest and hug them lightly. Grasping your hands just lightly around the knees, press your spine into the mattress and then gently rock from side to side, giving your spine a little massage. It's a really nice way to wake up in the morning. Next posture is called wind removing pose. Extend the left leg long and interlace the hands an inch or two below the right kneecap. Draw the right knee out away from the rib cage and then gently up towards your shoulder. Hug the elbows into the body so that you can use the biceps to gently pull the knee closer to the right shoulder. Feel this in your inner groin and your right hip. It's a great stretch, but be gentle because it's early and your body is just waking up. Take a deep breath, big belly breath, so that the belly meets the thigh, which will stimulate and massage the organs on the right side of the body, making for improved production. Loosen your grip now on the knee and allow the right knee to travel across the body towards the left rib cage. Feel the right hip open up in a slightly different way. Don't force the knee across the body, just use gentle pressure. Take some deep breaths here, allowing that hip to open up even more. And then bring the knee back to neutral and release the right leg down to the bed. Now for the left side of wind removing posture, interlace your hands 1 to 2 inches below the left kneecap and draw the left knee out away from the left rib cage and up towards the left shoulder. Extend the right leg long and strong, flex the foot. Feel the elbows draw into the body and use your biceps to gently pull the knee closer and closer towards the left shoulder. Remember, again, it's early and this is your practice. Do what feels good. Don't do something that's feeling tense. If you're feeling any tension in the back, look at your screen for modifications. Take a deep breath. Feel the belly being infused with breath and let the belly connect with the thigh. Gently relax your grip and let the knee now go cross-body towards the right rib cage. Feel a different stretch in the hip. Keep flexing the right foot. Take some deep breaths here and relax into it. Now bring your left knee back to neutral, hugging it closely to your chest, and then bring your right knee up to meet it. If it's okay with your neck, lift your head and grab opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists, then release your head back to the mattress and take a deep breath. And then 2 more deep breaths, breathing deep into the belly. Release your knees now, bringing the soles of the feet to the mattress. Bring your arms straight up from the shoulders, palms flat. Allow your knees to gently and softly move over to the left side. Being that it's early in the day, be gentle and listen to your body. If you need to modify, place a pillow or two in between the mattress and your knees. If it's okay with your neck, turn your chin towards the right shoulder for an additional stretch. Take a moment, close your eyes, and breathe. Breathe deep into the belly. Help to release some tension in the hip just by breathing even down further into the hip joint. Inhale, bring the knees up, and then let them release over to the right. Turn your head towards your left shoulder if you want an additional stretch in the neck. Think about drawing the tailbone just a little further away from the spine. Just seeing if you can lengthen the spine just a little bit more. Breathe deep. Breathe into the belly. And as we did earlier, breathe deep into the hip, seeing if you can release any of the stress or tension that's being held there. Again, if you need to modify, don't forget to do that. Inhale the knees up. Bring your knees back to center, arms down by your sides, palms flat. Then bring your legs straight up to the sky. Flex the feet, toes reaching towards your face. If you need to modify, hold behind the thighs. Otherwise, keep your arms down by your side. Begin to engage the core and draw the belly button into the spine and then up towards your heart. This will keep the legs up in the air. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest to elongate the neck. You've created a 90-degree angle with your body, and the goal here is to keep the legs as straight as possible. However, you might have tight hips or tight hamstrings and therefore will want to bend the knees. This is a great posture to improve circulation in the legs, mitigate high blood pressure, and balance the hormones, aside from stretching the hips and the hamstrings. Take some deep breaths here. Just allow the breath to settle. Maybe even close your eyes. And then gently draw the knees back into the chest. Roll over to one side and help yourself up to a seat. We're going to sit in hero's pose, which is where you bring your butt towards your heels. If you need to modify, place a pillow in between the heels and the butt. If this is totally uncomfortable and hurting your knees, then go ahead and sit in Indian style. Take a deep inhale and exhale the left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Breathe into it. Help to release the tension that we often hold there. And then inhale, exhale over to the right, bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Try to draw the shoulder away from the ear. Take some deep breaths. Allow that tension to release from the left side of the neck now. Bring your head now back to center, and we're going to move into our next posture. Let's move into some shoulder rolls to release some tension from the neck. So inhaling, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, rolling them up and back. On the exhale, drop the shoulders down. Do that a few times, working with the breath, helping to release the tension. And then reverse that, coming forward with the shoulders towards ears and then down towards the front. Inhaling and exhaling. You might feel a little crunchiness, and that's normal, just letting that energy release from the joints and the cervical spine. And then bring the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale, exhale, let the shoulders drop down, release all tension. And then do that a couple more times. Inhaling the shoulders up, and then exhale, let it go. Do this a couple more times, and now think about inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth on the release. Just let all that tension just drain away from the neck and the shoulders. Our head is so heavy, and we walk around all day holding this up, and there's a lot of tension that builds up there. So to further stretch the neck, gently look up towards the ceiling if this is okay with your neck. Feel the stretch along the throat. Their thyroid gland is housed there, and that will be getting stimulated. And then inhale, draw the chin back up to center, and then exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Feeling a nice opening on the back side of the neck, on the cervical spine. Because our head is so heavy, we get a lot of spinal compression there in between the discs and the vertebra. And so this helps to open up and release that. Take some good deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. So one final neck stretch here. Draw your arms behind you, interlacing the fingers, and draw them down towards your tailbone. Gently look up towards the ceiling and breathe. And now moving to our next posture. Find your way onto all fours. And just bring your knees under your hips and the wrist creases under your shoulders. And you want about 6 inches between your hands and about 6 inches between your knees. So let's open up the hips and the lower spine or lumbar region. Draw the belly button into the spine, feel the core engage, and then wag your hips gently from side to side like a dog would wag its tail. Keep the shoulders stable, feel the stretch on the side body. Moving right along now into a great morning opener to warm the spine, our cat-cow stretch. Inhale and gently draw the belly button down to the mattress and look up, bringing your chest forward. Exhale, arch your back like a cat would and draw the belly button to the spine. Look at the screen for modifications. Keep inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, inhaling on the cow, looking up, and then when you're ready, exhaling to the cat. The slower you go, the better, and you want to do this several times to warm the spine. The more you can bring in breath into the body with the inhale and then releasing on the exhale, you'll be able to release more tension and stress all along the spine. Aside from releasing stress, this posture is amazing to stimulate many of your organs. After being on your wrists, let's sit back with our hips to our heels and just shake out the wrists for a moment. Let's come into our restorative posture called child's posture. So bring your knees wide, stretch your arms forward, and your hips come back to your heels. Your forehead goes to the mattress, and just breathe deep into the back body. Here you can breathe in through the nose and then exhale out any tension, stress, or anxiety through the mouth. So breathe in deep and exhale out, let it go. Let your day start off right by releasing as much stress or tension as you possibly can now. Quickly making your way onto your belly, make a pillow with your hands and place your chin or forehead on the pillow. Then bring your legs up and windshield wiper the feet back and forth like a car windshield wiper. This releases any tension in the spine. And then you can bring your legs all the way down to the mattress and then bring your arms all the way forward. You can release the forehead to the mattress and feel a nice little dead man's pose here. Then rock your hips from side to side, sort of a waggle, just creating a nice gentle movement. This helps to release tension all along the spine and actually from head to toe. If you're in the car or on the computer a lot, you definitely need this. We've done a lot to loosen the spine. Now let's strengthen it with this beginner Sphinx pose. Come to parallel forearms with your elbows just beneath the shoulders, palms flat, fingers spread wide. Your chin is parallel to the mattress. Draw your legs together and reach the toes towards the wall behind you. Lengthen the tailbone away from you to protect your lower back. Slightly tighten the buttocks and squeeze the belly button to the spine. Draw the chest up. Without moving your elbows, isometrically drag them back as your chest comes forward, which gives you length in the spine and gets space between each disc. Meanwhile, this provides curvature to the entire backbone. Breathe deep into this, breathe deep into the back bend, finding more space between each vertebra. After strengthening the back, let's press ourselves back to the counter posture with our child's posture once again. Bring the hips to the heels, place a pillow between the hips and heels if you need to release any tension in the knees. Bring the arms, elbows, and forehead to the mattress. To make this posture more restorative for the body, stack one fist on top of the other and rest your third eye or the point between your eyebrows on the top fist. The only thing left to do here is breathe. Deep, mindful breaths in and out of the nose. Let your inhale infuse the body with fresh oxygen, energy, and allow more space to grow within the body. Allow your exhale to release anything that does not serve you. As we come to a close with our practice, find your way onto your backside and then draw your right knee into your chest and then your left, grasping lightly around the knees. Drop your chin just a little bit towards your chest to elongate the neck, and then rock the knees from side to side, giving the spine a little massage here. Just back and forth, inhaling and exhaling as the knees go back and forth. With the rocking movement, eventually find your way onto your favorite side into a fetal position. But don't fall asleep, you still have a day ahead of you. So let's get up and find a comfortable seat, either in Indian style or hero's posture. Bring your hands together at heart center and think of your intention that you created. Bow your head to the intention, breathe it in, let it settle into the body and the mind. I hope this was a great start to your day, and thank you for joining me. As an alternative, look for our PM Pajama Yoga routine for a better rest.